Welcome to the 7-day PivotMe productivity challenge. For the next 7 days, we're going to give you one tip each day, very simple, very manageable chunks of things that you can implement right away to make you more productive over this next week. I'm April Garcia, host of the PivotMe podcast, and also the creator of the digital course Multiply Me, which is focused on time management and productivity. Some of what we're going to be talking about is actually right from that course. But I wanted to do a 7-day challenge. Our team has put this together, including a great worksheet. It's free. We'll put the link in the notes as well, so that we can be more effective right away. Right now, distraction and the lack of productivity is at an all-time high. There's so many things that are competing for your attention. Some of us have kiddos at home that are doing distance learning. Our businesses are in very unique places. We're managing both employee needs, home needs, our partners' needs. There's so many things that are literally barking for your attention. But as we say in the podcast, business still needs to get done, son. So let me give you 7 tips, one each day, to make you more effective and help you get through your day. So first thing we're going to tackle is distraction. We're going to actually spend a couple of days on distraction, because when I sit down with business owners and we talk about how to get more done in their day, the first thing we've got to get out of the way is distraction. So how do we solve distraction? Well, focus. How do we do focus? I'm going to give you a tip. So I've saved the best for first. The best tip for mastering distraction and really dialing in your focus is a timer, an actual timer. So if you're a PivotMe listener, you know that I talk about the YouTube timer that I use. If at any point you see my laptop or my desktop, you will see the very first tab on my internet browser is a YouTube timer. And I purposely pick YouTube. I do not want you touching your phone for a timer, because every time we touch our phone, we get sucked into the vortex that is our phone, the weapon of mass distraction, as Brendan Burchard calls it. And it's so very true. So you're going to set a timer and you're going to identify one task that you'll do during that period of time. So for example, let's just say it's at work and I've got to look at the bookkeeping. I'm going to set a timer, and during that time, I can only do that one task. Now, will I get off task? I surely will. We do not pay attention for very long. People sit down to give themselves 2 hours to do a task. We don't pay attention to anything for 2 hours. You don't pay attention to a movie for 2 hours. In that time, you'll have looked at your phone and you'll looked at your kids and you'll think about your grocery list. We don't pay attention that long. So you're going to want to set the time for 20 minutes or less. This is based off of the Pomodoro technique. They do 25 minutes. I like the modified version, which is less than 25 minutes. I never go above 20 minutes. We would adjust it down depending on how tired you are or how bad you don't want to do the task. But let's say 20 minutes for this. So I'm going to do the books. I'm going to set the timer for 20 minutes. I go on my YouTube and I click my little timer for 20 minutes. And I'm only doing that one thing. Most of the time when your timer goes off, you will be off task. You will be looking at your phone. You will be answering an email. You'll be paying attention. You'll be staring out the window. We don't even need external distraction. This 3-pound organ right up here is very effective at distracting. I will be thinking about whether I called for my kid's dentist appointment and not looking at the books. So we'll set a timer. So this is very simple today. So for the challenge today, all you're doing is you're identifying one thing you're going to focus on, and you're going to set a timer to make sure that you're on task. If the task is longer than 20 minutes, that's okay. You'll just reset the timer. But every time that timer goes off, you will be amazed at how often you are off task. So we will upload another video tomorrow morning with another simple tip. We're going to keep these so very simple, not necessarily going to explain a lot of the psychology behind why these things are so effective. Just know that they are. So set a timer for today, identify your task, and get stuff done so you can get off with the rest of your life. Take care.